Tea is one of the most popular beverages. It's a part of daily routine of almost every Indian. But is tea good or bad? Is tea boon or curse for the humankind? How many cups of tea you should have in a day? If you want to know answer of all these questions, stay tuned and watch the video till the end. Hello everyone, I am Dr. Talat and welcome to the OT. Before beginning the video, let's see where did the tea originated and how did it become so popular. Discovery of tea was made when Emperor Shen Nong of China came across the camellia plant back in 2737. A few leaves stirred by the wind fell into a pot of boiling water as his troops took refuge under the tree, giving the world its first taste of tea. And its popularity increases with the time and becomes the most consumed beverage in the world after water. Now let's start the debate. Is it a boon or curse? There is plenty of research showing that drinking tea can actually improve your health. Tea has been found to have many benefits on health. Some of them are: tea is a rich source of natural antioxidants which prevent and repair the damage caused by free radicals to our cells. You can try white tea. It's full of antioxidants which is less processed than black or green tea, so it retains more beneficial antioxidants. Tea has less caffeine as compared to coffee and thus helps in hydrating the body. If you are trying to switch from coffee to tea, try a chicory root tea like Tequino, which has a mouthfeel and flavor similar to coffee. Chicory root is also known to help reduce stress and is a prebiotic, so may be helpful to your gut. Tea helps in reducing stress, which in turn may reduce the risk of heart attack and strokes. A study published in 2016 that combined data from a host of earlier reports found a nearly 20% reduction in the risk of heart attack and a 35% reduction risk of stroke among those who drank 1 to 3 cups of green tea a day. Green tea is found beneficial in reducing weight and also in protecting the bones, although research on this isn't as strong. Moringa, a plant that's native to South Asia, has been known for its medicinal properties and is now quickly becoming a mainstream superfood with more calcium than milk, as well as iron, vitamin A and K. Moringa tea is a great addition to help keep those bones strong. It is also effective in boosting the immunity of human body. Holy basil or tulsi has been used by Ayurvedic practitioners for centuries to help keep the immune system strong after injuries or illness, thanks to its antibacterial, antifungal and anti-inflammatory properties. Herbal tea helps in soothing the digestive system. Particularly, it can be good for people with irritable bowel syndrome because it's an antispasmodic. And how can we forget our favorite masala chai? Masala chai is a concoction of many spices that has multiple benefits. It relieves pains, reduces nausea, improves immunity. Last but not the least, most common, milk tea. Most of us like sipping on doodh wali chai because of its flavor. Milk is rich in beneficial nutrients that contribute to growth and bone health, but adding it with black tea may cause acidity. You can drink 1 or 2 cups of tea per day, but make sure you will not take sugar from other foodstuffs. Now you know how a daily cup or 2 can be good for you. But every coin has 2 sides. So let's check out the bad sides of tea. Caffeine of tea is habit forming and addictive. Many people depend on it and suffer significant withdrawal symptoms. This is because as the initial stimulating effect of caffeine wears out, another cup to experience the same lift. People taking more than 4 cups a day become normally dependent on it and are likely to suffer damaging withdrawal symptoms. Caffeine of the tea stimulated the production of acid in the stomach. This can cause heartburn, indigestion, aggravates, and ulcers. If the tea is taken during stressful state of mind, the acidity increases because during stress response stomach reduces the it-am-tang time, so the caffeine content will remain for longer time in the stomach and exerts its harmful effects. tea victims often complain of headache as an after effect and generally show irritability, anxiety, depression. In fact, coffee and tea have been listed among migraine triggers. Kidney have to overwork in the body of caffeine victim, so these may suffer after some time. This is why people with liver and kidney disorders are advised to refrain from coffee and tea. The tannins and caffeine in tea can also stain your teeth and dry out your mouth, so be sure to drink plenty of water after finishing your cup. With the excessive use of tea, the inner side of intestines get coated and stain that hinders the proper participation of intestines in the digestive process. Other digestive problems such as colics and piles can also be aggravated by caffeine of the tea. Tea alters normal sleep patterns. Tea addicts are more easily aroused by sudden noises, and they are generally a lot less settled during sleep and do not feel fresh after waking up. It's thought that caffeine affects the quality of REM sleep. Without adequate REM sleep, we become fretful, irritable, tense, and less able to concentrate. This is one of the commonest myths regarding tea. And trust me, it's only a common and typical disbelief that tea can darken your skin tone. However, drinking a lot of tea can cause dehydration, which may result in dehydrated skin, dry and lifeless. So make sure to drink plenty of water to prevent dehydration. Starting your day with tea may not be as good as you may have thought. The bad tea culture can actually affect your health. It disturbs your metabolic activity. Giving your body a strong dose of caffeine on an empty stomach may have side effects that include nausea, dizziness, and other unpleasant sensations. It leads to bloating and increased stomach acidity. Instead of bad tea, you can have a cup after your breakfast. Sipping a warm cup of tea before going to bed might seem like a nice idea, but it's not. Again, the caffeine content in the green tea might make it difficult for you to fall asleep. It might also lead to anxiety, high blood pressure, and nervousness. You should not add tea in your dinner as it may disturb your sleep cycle. If you are a green tea lover, then you can have it before your workout. Doing this may increase the fat burning process during the workout. Drinking green tea after a meal and at night are the worst of all. Tea or tea, like any other drink taken in moderation, has its own advantages. But anything in excess is harmful, and the same applies to tea for human beings. I hope you found this video useful, and now you know all the advantages and disadvantages of our favorite tea. I wish you a healthy life.